Hey up, guys, and welcome to another Lincoln City podcast. And today I am joined with none other than two special guests. Alfie Allison, who has had a YouTube channel with 500 subscribers that recently died. I hope you don't mind me saying that. And Haroldinho, who
Hello, guys.
He has combined, he has 700, don't you? Kinda.
Yeah.
Combined two channels. He has Haroldinho and HJ Ballers, although Jamie has the account with him as well. Anyway, let's get on to the show. Let's talk about the rumours speculating that Danny Cowley may be leaving. What are your thoughts, guys?
Quite shocking. Well, you see, they signed up a contract until 2021, and then now they've got Aston Villa and West Brom on them.
Yeah. To be honest, me personally, I think that, you know, the Cowleys are not going to leave. You know why? They've signed a contract till 2021. Then they've just moved to Lincoln, and they've already had aspirations that they want to go to the Championship all the way to the Championship with us. So those are the three reasons. But the con is that it is a Premier League club, and they are going to offer him a big wage because it is the manager of West Brom, for goodness sake.
Okay. They'll stay for at least another couple of seasons.
Yeah. I have to stress that, you know, you have to take it in, Lincoln City fans. You have to breathe it all in and take every moment and make it as long as possible, because this is never going to happen to the club quite like again. It's never going to be... there might be a few good managers that come, but there's never going to be anybody like the Cowleys. And once they leave, which they will one day, whether it might not be in the next year, it might not be in the next few weeks, it might not be the next few days, but one day the Cowleys will leave. Whether it's to leave Lincoln to go to their graves, or to leave Lincoln to go to their clubs, another club, they will leave. And, you know, that's what we have to face, really. They're not going to live forever and take the imps to the Premier League and win the title. They might win the Premier League title, but, you know, they're not going to stay forever, are they?
I think it would be nice to win the League One title.
Yeah.
With them still, yeah. Get up to Championship.
And then leave. Sustain us in the Championship, of course, and then leave.
I think if we do get into the Championship, it will obtain our chance of keeping them.
It will, to be honest. But if we stay mid-table in League One, it can also, you know, it can also make them bored and want to go.
But then you've got to look at the players as well. Who'd want to come to Lincoln to play for us, and who'd want to go?
Yeah. If he left to go to West Brom tomorrow, no doubt we'd be relegated from League One this season, in my opinion.
Certainly.
Yeah. No doubt whatsoever, because who would take over Lincoln? Oh, that's right, Steve Tilson would probably come out from retirement. We don't want that. Harry, you haven't mentioned quite a lot. What is your opinion on this? What's going to happen?
Well, I think most likely they're going to stay at Lincoln, but we've still got to think that there's a possibility that they might leave. But I'm thinking exactly what you're thinking, really, pretty much. But
now, second in the news is Ben Coker. What is your opinions on Ben Coker? Is he going to sign? What is going on there? Alfie, you go first.
Well, I'm not entirely sure, but I am looking at latest news and things like that every single day for any information. But there seems to be no more information ever since they first talked about it.
Yeah. You, Harry, what's your opinion on Ben Coker?
Well, I think there is a big chance that he's coming to Lincoln. I saw on It's Red Imp's story that he tweeted something about he'd enjoyed his time at Southend. Sorry, been there for 6 years. He's had a great time. He loves the club, and that he'd be playing them next season in League One. So that gives us a bit more of a hint that he will be going to League One club and potentially going to Lincoln. And yeah, there's been a lot of rumours to say that he's going to Lincoln. So I think he's going to come as well. But obviously that'll put Sam Habbergam out as well, because he'll be our, I suppose he'll be our, Coker will be our substitute left back to follow. So, and obviously Habbergam's currently in contract negotiation, I think. So he could get released if Ben Coker comes. So
Sam Habbergam, I don't think he's developed enough to stay. He's gone this season, totally. Yeah. Sam Habbergam's not good enough, so he can leave and swap Coker to be our rotation left back. But that might be a problem for Coker, since he'll want to be in the first team. So either we put Coker as right back and replace Neil Eardley, since he's getting on a bit too much, or we have 5 defenders at the back, fitting Harry Toffolo somewhere, because he's centre back left with Coker left, but that would shorten our midfielders, and that will stop us from having Danny Rowe, because he'll be less interested to come if he finds out that there's only 3 midfielders in the middle of the park. But they can always convert Danny Rowe to a striker and make Danny Rowe a Kindy and Roberts if he stays.
Yeah.
But I don't want to see Danny Rowe moved from right mid to striker. I'd rather either see him as a right winger or a right mid.
Yeah.
Because he's a very...
Well, Lincoln do tend to change the formation quite frequently sometimes, so he might be sometimes, and sometimes he might start with a back 5, as you just said.
Yeah. Now, we move on to Stoke City friendly. What's your opinions on the Stoke City friendly and Matt Reid being happier than the world at the minute?
Well, I don't think Stoke will put their first team out.
No. They might put Butland and everyone else rotation.
Yeah, I think they'll play a young squad, like most Championship Premier League teams do when it's a pre-season match against lower league clubs.
Yeah, that's why.
But yeah, we'll see. Come that game, we'll see which players we have and which players we've recruited. So
yeah. We'll have a good idea of who we'll have by then, hopefully. But I think it will be a good game. Hopefully it will be a good time to start off the season with a win against Stoke, won't it?
Yeah.
Even if it is the second team. Now, what else is there? The retained list. What is your opinions on the retained list, Alfie? What's your opinion?
Not bad.
What's happened to Scott Wilson?
Scott Wilson?
In the retained list.
James Wilson.
James Wilson, yeah.
Scott Wilson. I don't know. We've not heard of him much this season, to be honest. James Wilson is just been average, really. He's not really played. You've not heard of him. We won't be needing him this season, I don't think. We can release him, to be honest. And I was having a chat with me boy Finn Donaldson about it. He's a Cheltenham fan, and I was like, I'd happily sell James Wilson to you. He'd be a brilliant player for you, and we don't need him. He can play somewhere else.
Well, James Wilson does have a good career.
He does. Don't get me wrong. He did play for Sheffield United, but he's not really done anything for the Imps, to be honest.
Not really. I don't know the last game he played.
It's pretty average, to be honest.
Yeah.
Nothing special.
No. but he could fit in well with the 5 at the back as we were talking about.
Yeah.
So there has been some more details, nitty-gritty details on the stadium that have come out. Where it's going to be, it looks like it's going to be in town somewhere. They're leaning towards...
I know whereabouts it's going to be.
It's
going to be in a field.
People have said it's just going to be an extension of Sincil Bank, apparently. But
yeah, it's the extension of Sincil Bank. So then, what do you mean, knock it down and rebuild it?
No, but it's extending the stands.
To be honest, that wouldn't be a bad idea, but there is problems that it could cause.
Yeah.
I've seen the picture, and it looks really, really nice. It looks like...
I'm just saying it could take up to 15 years to innovate Sincil Bank or build a new stadium, so...
Yeah, I feel that Scampton would be a good place to build it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, it's not Lincoln, is it? So...
No. It isn't, but... no, there'd be a lot of space.
It is, but it doesn't really match the fans.
No. It's still near Lincoln, isn't it? And it would give something in Scampton, a boost in Scampton since RAF's been knocked down. What's your opinions on Michael O'Connor staying? Anyone?
Very good. Excited.
I think he's underrated, Michael O'Connor, honestly. I think he can do some really good things when he plays.
Yeah.
He's plays who doesn't contribute to many things, but he still helps the team win.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
He's a good round player, really, in the midfield.
Yeah.
He can...
A bit like Busquets and Barcelona.
Yeah. A bit like that. Apart from he's Northern Irish and he doesn't look like a grape. His head doesn't look like a grape. Alfie, what is your opinions then on the whole Lincoln City entourage this season?
I think this season we played very well and really lost. We haven't lost many games. We've actually won a lot of games.
Yeah.
We've drawn lots as well. I think we could play better next season, actually.
Yeah.
But we don't play well.
I think if we want to do well in League One, we need to up our games. We can't have as many poor games as we did this season.
Yeah, that's true, but it was towards the end of the season, most of the poor games. They were getting tired and they didn't really care. They had nothing to play for.
Bruno could be going to Aston Villa.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, true.
That's one thing we didn't talk about. Bruno going to Aston Villa. Is he ready yet?
I'm not sure. Well...
it would give us...
He might feel deja vu if he does go back to the Championship, because obviously he played for QPR, but then after that he did have a long spell in non-league.
Yeah, to be honest, I think that it would create a good friendly against Lincoln and Aston Villa, and he'd be a squad rotation player, but that would be loaned out. He could be one of those Sean Raggett types of players where he gets loaned out half the season and then starts playing in the Championship all over the shop.
But I could go to Aston, then get loaned out to Lincoln.
Yeah, so that would be alright, wouldn't it? But I'd rather him stay permanently, to be honest.
Me too.
Yeah. Right. Let's add... Do you think Red Imp would be up to make an invasion on this podcast to make it better? Let's add Red Imp. Now, yeah, we've talked about that. Any other news?
I'm looking now.
Right. Oh, gee.
Do you think we've got up there League One?
Oh, the position we're going to be in League One. Now, League One is a very, very competitive league, of course. You've got
I think 15th place.
I think 14th, 13th. League One is a very, very competitive place, of course.
Yeah,
you've got your top three, then you've got your playoff contenders, you've got your mid-table contenders, you've got your mid to bottom mid-table contenders, and you've got your relegation battlers and relegated teams. I think we'll be on top of the mid-bottom table.
I think we'll be about 17th place for the first season, but we could try and get to playoffs like we did in League 2.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, yeah, the step from League 1 to Championship is much bigger than the step from League 2 to League 1. That's what people have been saying, so...
Oh, God, yeah. You can't be... Danny Cowley's got a biggest challenge of his life now.
I think we'll be a bit like Macclesfield going up to League 2. But...
Yeah. Really? In the relegation zone for half the season. We're going to need a big Sol Campbell to save us. Danny's leaving everyone. Yeah, to be honest, the players we've got, I'd say we could go mid-table at best. Maybe.
But you've got experienced League 1 players.
Yeah, we've got Bozzy, we've got Shackle, we've got Neil Eardley, we've got Toffolo. Matt Gilks, there is a bit of question on his future at Lincoln because he's kind of been brought in as a Ryan Allshop second half of the season injured goalkeeper, so I'll replace you because I'm experienced kind of keeper this season. So I don't think...
I still think he'll stay. I still think he might stay.
Yeah. Do you think he could start for the first season?
Probably, maybe, because he started at Scunthorpe last season.
Mm.
And yes,
but you know where Scunthorpe ended up, don't you?
I know, but we're in the playoffs.
Hey?
Last season they made the playoffs, I think.
Yeah, I think so. But I don't think it was all down to Matt Gilks that season.
No.
Although he has been a very good player in the past.
I think the rumours that we could bring in Tyler Walker.
Tyler Walker? Wow. He's a Forest loanee, isn't he?
He said Forest said next season they want him to be playing at least in League 1. And obviously he's obviously not going to be doing that with Mansfield next season, so Lincoln is to not to.
No, Mansfield, I'm just laughing because they have a meme of the bottle with the Mansfield shirt on it. Yeah, I don't think Mansfield...
Yeah, he was devastated when Mansfield lost because he wanted to play from the next season as well, hoping to play from the League 1, but it's not going to happen.
Not going to happen. He'll be a Lincoln player, hopefully. Shove a Kimby out of the spot.
He's got all that money to work with and he still can't do anything, so...
No, David Flitcroft. He could score against Lincoln in 1996, though.
I hate his attitude, his application, I don't know anything about him.
No, yeah, I get what you mean. He was like... There was one press conference where he came into the match press conference all cocky and he went, "Oh, Lincoln like to pump it up in the air all the time. Danny Cowley has really got his tactics wrong," or something like that. Not to mess with me. It was something like that. I remember just thinking, you absolute arsehole.
Yeah, I despise him, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, you never know if the Cowleys go, he could be coming to Lincoln.
Oh dear, no. He'll be going to somebody like Portsmouth and saying, "Oh, I'll watch your mouth, Portsmouth. You have a £20,000 capacity stadium and you used to play in the Premier League, but I think I can still beat you easily."
Yeah.
And then he gets thrashed 10-0 by him. That's what will happen. And the whole fans will despise him and then will take to the streets and all that. Oh, he can't. Just stay, Danny Cowley. It causes the city much more ease and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have to have idiots like David Flitcroft at Lincoln.
I think we'll have a competitive budget this next season.
Oh, definitely. I think Clive Nates will back us quite good. He's wanted.
Well, the company said that we do need to bring in a bit more investment if we are going to, because he said at the moment we're sort of mid-table with our money. And obviously, a couple in the January window, Sunderland spent like something like $6 million on the player, which is probably the value of all our squad put together. So.
Oh dear. Yeah, so we're going to have a big money implant if we're going to have to get to the playoffs at least.
Yeah.
I think we'll have to. Hey, one thing that might come out of this League One experience is having our first player that cost $1 million.
Yeah. People are saying a Kindy costs 99k, and some people are saying it costs 250k. Either way, both of them figures aren't really large for my but
no, but it's certainly the first player to go over 100,000, maybe at Lincoln.
Yeah.
So, Alfie, what is your opinion on all these matters as well? We've been talking about the first £1 million player for Lincoln.
I think it would be good to have a £1 million player, but you've got to look at the money as well, because you don't want to be going into debt like Notts County did, and you don't want to be going that low that you've got
carry
them like once a month or something like that. But the best idea is to be spending players who are worth to be at Lincoln.
Right, who would be worth it going to Lincoln then?
I think we've got a better chance of loaning Championship and young Premier League players, because they sort of, not a lot of them tend to go to League Two. They sort of tend to at least go to League One.
Ethan Ampadu!
Yeah, but... Yeah, Ethan Ampadu. Yeah, I saw Danny Cowley speak to him in that Chelsea under 21s match, saying...
Yeah. Match day programmes. Now...
I've got most of them.
I've got nearly all of them too.
I'll show you my Colchester one if you want.
Yeah, sure. There we go. That's a lovely programme. I've already ordered one because I couldn't go to the Colchester one, so I've ordered that one. Looks lovely, doesn't it? Looks a beautiful programme.
It's gold.
Yeah. Let's see the inside. It's awesome. Don't you think, Harry? Looks awesome, doesn't it?
Oh, I haven't seen it yet. Oh. Yeah, it's very good.
It's hardback as well. First hardback programme of the season.
Huh.
Oh, there's a few good-looking Lincoln City players. I'm actually thinking the programmes are not as good at Lincoln anymore.
You want to look at the one at MK Dons?
Yeah.
It's tiny, absolutely tiny.
Programme's tiny like their attendance.
Yeah. Yeah, their attendance has just come for Nando's they've got like a 30,000 stadium and they've got 8,000.
An amazing meme with the Nando's one.
Yeah.
Imagine if a Lincoln City player actually watched this.
Oh, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Harry wants Bruno, don't you, to watch it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I mean, he liked 2 of my Instagram posts, so...
He did, didn't he? I think.
Wow. Funny thing is, that trick that I uploaded onto Instagram, I actually saw him try to do it at the Notts County game the day after, Notts County away, and he actually...
Wow, really? You that one where you roll the ball round in the air and then kick it up and...
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I do like an around the world flick up and then do an around the world after that.
Yeah, if he's copying from a young bloody child like you're going to be something big in future, Harry.
Thank you.
No probs. You know, if a professional footballer that could go to Aston Villa soon is like saying, "Oh, this kid's got it. I'm going to try this. I can't actually do what he's doing." You know, you're going to be something big, aren't you? Because I don't think even Matt Reed would go to me and say, "Oh, George, you've got good skills and good trying tomorrow. But with Bruno, did it to you, so that's awesome.
Yeah, probably one of the most technical players in the squad. So,
and the most technical player in the squad to get inspired by you.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's this one underrated player called Elias Share, League 2, Stevenage player.
Yeah.
For me, he's the best. He's so underrated, but for me, he's the best player. Like people may not agree with me. He's not gained much recognition, but he scored some very good goals when we played Stevenage at home.
Yeah.
He had a worldie of a game. It was really good, but you might not have heard of him. But search up and see some of his goals. He's a good player.
Anyway, I've got to wrap this podcast up now. We can chat after the podcast if you like. But thanks for watching the podcast. We've really enjoyed it. Third podcast up and running. First for the next season. And goodbye. Bye.
Bye. It's been a pleasure.
Been a pleasure for you listening to us ramble. Bye. Have a good. And bring on more. Next weekend will be a good date for you to write down somewhere where you can tune into the podcast. It won't be live. I'm making it sound like it will be live. But we will have more people on there. Hopefully It's Reading will return from his pre-season nap with Luca Conrath. And hopefully Ben will be able to come home from his little football final he's been through, and Alfie will hopefully be here to square off with It's Reading because Alfie has a little rivalry with him for some reason. Anyway, bye. Have a good day, fans. Bye. See you next time.